What's up, guys? Man, smoking hot out here already. So it's gorgeous out. Birds are birding and the sky is skying and the sun is blistering hot, and what's left of the girls are girling, and man, I feel like it's going to be a pretty decent day. I got a couple of my non-shop tasks complete this morning, and now I'm going to try and get some work-related tasks complete out here this morning. So first thing we'll do is get the shop opened up, get some lights on, and we got a little bit of a project to do on the Pete. And we'll bring you over there and get you set up, and we'll show you what we're going to do, and then hopefully we can get that particular project completed. Got plenty of cat piss on everything you can imagine. Smells like a litter box in here, and that's awesome, man. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. But anyhow, we'll get you set up and show you what we're going to do today. All right, so what we got right here is the bracket for the hydraulic pump, and this inner bracket's a little bit long, so we're gonna trim a 1/4 inch off of it with this 4-inch grinder. Alright, so just so you can see that, we had to cut it off because this bracket is a 1/4 inch thick, and yeah, so I'm going to grab some bolts and we'll be right back. Alright, you won't be able to see in here, but basically we're just going to try and drill this hole out a little bit, and it's going to be hard with this drill because it doesn't want to go in there. Okay, nice that it's aluminum, so we get right down to business. I'll see if this will fit. We got a bit of a spider on us, no big deal. Right back. What the fuck? I mean, it's pretty crazy. All right, now. So, right there, looks like that's gonna be it. Nice. I think that's too long to be stable. I think it needs gussets, but we'll see. We might weld some gussets on it. We might box this in. We might have a box made that's pretty flimsy, which is what I figured was going to be the case. But that's all right. We'll get some bolts that fit in this. We'll get it bolted down. And then we'll take this old reservoir, we'll take these lines off and start getting them installed. Too long. Next size down. Wait. I don't know if that stripped out or not. Damn it. Would piss me off if it did, but nothing I could do about it. These things got water in them. Alright, so after briefly misplacing my little snap-on pipe wrench, I found it. Yeah. Okay. Well, this sucks because this is the next size up, and so that sucks. So I'm going to have to pick up some parts, and I hate that because it's hard to get parts, and these here parts. Ah, shit. So I need an 1/8 inch T or a reducing bushing. I think I could put a reducing bushing in there and use an 1/8 inch pipe out of there. And this will be over this way. Let me see if I can find a reducing bushing. Alright, so I did happen to find 2 reducing bushings, which I find to be crazy. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll try and do one side at a time. Just get it difficult. Okay. Now you got to be careful when you're putting ass on these fittings, you can break this thing right off. I should have probably turned that first, but yeah, I should have known that wasn't going to happen. But let me push this down. Yeah, there's no way they can come in from that side. So what we'll do is we'll take this thing back off. Okay, and we'll go in the shop and we'll put it in the vise and we'll turn those things. We'll turn them about 65 degrees. We'll be back. All right. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. So I think we'll hold that. Okay. And in here, these. Where's that other one? One's down here. And once we get this thing working, we'll change these hydraulic lines, and we'll just get some bulk line and we'll run it the way we want, and then we'll crimp the ends on. Hopefully everything will work. It costs about $700 to do these hydraulic lines, so that's why a lot of people don't do them. It's a lot of money, but $700 cheap. You go spend a bunch of time and go to someplace you got to put the cab up and you can't get it up because of below hydraulic line, and that sucks. And I think this is gonna vibrate these fittings apart anyway, so we may have to change this from brass to cast iron. But right now it's just for here. Okay, that looks good. I'll bring you guys down here so you can see it. All right, so here's what I got. Come into here, into an elbow, into the flow control valve, into a T, and then those two lines. We got to basically build that same thing over here. And so we'll have to get that all off of down here. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, a little bit of time. Let's see how we're gonna get this part. This one is yeah, that's gonna be tough. We're not gonna be able to get that T out of there the way it is. We might have to find another T, but it's going to be tough to find those fittings. It won't be so bad. It won't be so bad. It won't be so bad. When you get these lines off, and then and this one. And this fitting is not going to turn on there. So we'll take this bracket off, which sucks. It's weird. Bring it back. Okay. Put that up there. Put this in here. This thing will go to somebody who needs it the most. Probably old two-stroker. I think he said he needed it. So we'll get that way. And yeah. Okay, so I'm sweating profusely, and that stands for pro and fusely. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. So I need this to be the other way. That's super unfortunate. I don't think I have a expanding bushing. So let me see what I can come up with. I'll bring you back. All right, so we're on to it now with the fittings we have. Of course, I want to redo these at some point to single in, single out, and I will do that. I know what to do. After I get this thing all working, we're going to run a hose. We're going to run a hose from cylinder to cylinder like a Kenworth. And so we'll have one line coming out of this for up. It'll go into this cylinder, into a T, or over to that cylinder. And then, yeah. I think I can get to that. Okay. Okay. All right. Now we'll put some oil in it. We're going to put some jumper cables over to it. We'll see what we can do. I'm trying to figure out right now how this works. We got power to here. Oh, okay. So we'll have power to here and ground to here. Yeah. Grab some jumper cables and some fluid. We'll put some fluid in it. Now we just need a little power. We can be jamming. Well, once we know this thing works, we will run some cables from the disconnect over there to here. Okay, let's get some jumper cables. We'll be right back. All right, so we got the batteries. Found some jumper cables. They're not a good set, but they are some jumper cables. We're gonna see what happens. All right, so I think think we need to turn the juice up a little bit. Let me get some stuff. All right, guys. So this is what we got. We got her plumbed in. We got jumper cables on it right now. We will run some battery cables, but okay. It's up and on the lock. I've been running it a lot, so it's getting a little warm. But then to take it off the lock, oops. All right. So there we are. I'm happy with the look of it. I see I'm going to have to run some pretty good cables because this thing does get warm. But yeah, I like it. I got to try and find a way to lock those controls down so they don't move. I think this one is accessible. Okay, and this one is probably accessible as well. Okay, and that should keep it from traveling around. It's nice to be able to put the cab down and up at whim. We'll get this handle mounted, and we'll turn these controls around, so up is down and down is up, and we'll get this thing mounted so we can drop that in it like that. We'll probably mount it someplace on the back. But we'll get that mounted, and then we'll get the power ran to it. And again, this is not a constant duty pump. This is an up for a minute and then down for a minute pump. We'll run decent sized battery cables over to it, and we'll also try and we're gonna get Derek to come over and put some straps on it. Maybe even a cover. We'll have to see how it goes, but for now we got the cab going, and no more jacking it up by hand. And I like the way this is mounted, and hopefully it stays, and we can keep the stuff out of the flight deck. I don't know what all's in here. I know the cats were in and out, but just smells like some old mouse piss. We need to get the headliner out and get this thing vacked out. That's it for now on this one. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see ya.